your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? There has been a fire alarm reported in the building. There has been a fire alarm reported in the building. Please proceed to the stairways and exit the building.
What's good, guys? It's your boy Black Lightning 4547. Today I present to you another unboxing video, so let's go ahead and get started. So before I do though, I want to say I apologize for the delay of videos. As you may or may not know, I broke my phone last week, and so I just got it repaired this week. I repaired it myself actually yesterday, and so I did have other alternatives to record, but they're not as high quality as my personal phone. So I just waited for to fix my phone, and then record the videos. So yeah, that's why I know I said, I think last unboxing video or last system test or mini system test that I'll get all the 4004 requested system tests done within last week, but like I said, wasn't able to do that. So yeah, just bear with me. But here we have a pretty good unboxing video. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I guess we can start with the bigger box right here. So without further ado, let's see what's in it. So it looks like we got two devices in here. So it looks like we have a pull station and a notification appliance. So throw that out the way. Unwrap it. Alright. So it looks like we have a Simplex True Alert. It looks like it is a 4969127, which is a Smart Sync True Alert red wall mount multi-candela device. And so obviously it requires a Smart Sync or a panel with Smart Sync to run the device efficiently. You know how it mounts. Gotta be careful. Not trying to pinch your finger on here, but you take a flathead screwdriver and pry the sides to pop the cover off. There we have it, and it reveals your terminals right here, your positive and negative terminals. So of course, being a Smart Sync device, it is a two-wire device. You got your horn right there, your strobe, and it's actually a pretty modular device. As you can see, that's basically the circuitry right there. Pretty small. Just obviously with the strobe reflector being wide as it is, the actual body has to accommodate that. So obviously you got your double gain mounts right here, and then your single gain mounts right here. Obviously, if this was the 4-wire variant, your strobe terminals would be right there. And also you would have a selectable free run or Smart Sync switch right there, but obviously since this is Smart Sync only, it doesn't have that switch right there. To change the candela, you pop the cover off, and as you can see, once again, it's kind of deep in there. You can't really see it unless you're looking for it. But yeah, you take this little tab, this little jumper. Oops. It is plastic for the most part, so you just got to be careful of that. And then basically you just pull this out and see this little pointer. You just put it in the corresponding hole to change the candela setting, and that's pretty much it. Obviously this cover protects the circuit board, and so yeah, put that together later. So yeah, we have a Simplex True Alert. I do already have one of these, so it's good to have two. So then let's go ahead and unbox this pull station, or unwrap it rather. And as you can see, we have a Simplex T-bar. However, it is addressable. Wonder why that is. But yeah, I have a adjustable. I think, what is this, a 4099 9003, I think, right? So obviously it's a dual action pull station, so you just push it on this bar and you pull it down. And ooh, it looks like there's a glass rod in there. So we're not going to do that, actually. Takes a Simplex B key, of course, being the Simplex pull. And yeah, it does have a glass rod. Pretty nice. Obviously, this is the push bar. Basically, it just sits back on the plate. So when you actually have it open, it's just kind of flaps around. But as you can see, here's the pull station right here, or the module. Yep, it's a 9003, 499. Like I said, it is addressable. You lift this cover up for your switches, which sets the address for the pull station. Obviously, you have your normally closed button. Oh, this actually seems pretty weighted compared to other Simplex pull stations that I've owned. Obviously, non-coded fire alarm box. Like I said, meaning that doesn't have a code wheel on it. And yep, it is a newer T-bar. You can kind of tell by the Simplex logo. And yeah, you flip it around. It's basically just a little IM module that's placed on the back. Right here, obviously, is where your SOC goes. As you can see, this is a positive, that's a negative. And then obviously right here, you don't touch this. It was basically just for the button right there. So yeah, pretty nice pull station. So we have that. So on to the next box. This one's from eBay, and this, by the way, this pack is from a certain individual, which we'll cover later. So yeah, this one's from eBay. So let's go ahead and unbox this one right here, actually. All right. All right. And here it is. So, as you can see, I got some true alarm detectors. I got 3 of them. And, yeah, like I said, it's from eBay. And, yeah, as you can see, the LED is on the base, which means, yep, these are adjustable. These are 4098s, 9789, which is actually the base. The head is actually a 498 9714 head. And then once again, you got your disk switches to set the address. And obviously, it seems like the terminals are missing on this one. But yeah, as you can see, your SOC goes in here. And I think this is like for a remote indicator light. As you can see, this is the eBay store I got these detectors from. So yeah. Yep, it's a photoelectric smoke detector. So yeah, addressable, like I said. So, and then, you know, I got 3 of these. So yep, there's those. And then we have one more, which is actually this package, which is kind of funny. These are in a Nutter Butter package, which is actually kind of brings back memories. I used to eat Nutter Butters a lot as a kid. I mean, who didn't? So let's go ahead and unbox this one and see what's in it. Let's see. Now I'm trying to do this without lifting the box, so it doesn't reveal my address, of course, because we can't have that. Let's see. All right. Yeah. So we got these. So Yeah, so we have 3 of the IM modules, which is basically the same thing as what's on that pole station, but instead it's in modular form. And so basically these are just monitor modules. They monitor a open contact device such as pole stations or heat detectors. And as you can see, there's a 4090 9001. And this one actually has an indicator. Actually, their Simplex does make, plates, single game plates that kind of has the indicator hole on them. As you can see, actually 2 of them came with indicators. Oh, actually, all 3. All 3 came with indicators. And so obviously you lift the sticker up to reveal the what's it called, the dip switches to set the address. And once again, 1 or 2 I think are the SOC connections, and 3 and 4 are the where you wire up your device to. These take a 6.8K resistor for the end of line. And so these are pretty much it. So, I have 7 addressable devices. Alright, bro, let's cut the BS. I know you guys are not here for that. But I know you guys are not here for this. Come on. So what is this, you may ask? Well, one way to find out. So, it's basically just open this thing up. Now, actually, I probably should just lay it on its back, but let's see. Oh, let me get it out of the frame so you guys can see it. So, it's time to open this up. I think it's this one. Oh. I think it's this one. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my new hold on a second. That's correct, you guys. This is mine. I don't know if I'm in frame. This is my new Simplex 4010. And this is actually Ryan's 4010. He also was the one that sent me the True Alert and the 4099 9003. So, once again, Ryan, I can't thank you enough for supplying me one of your 4010s. As you guys may know, I was the winner of one of his 4010s on his giveaway. I was the second winner, actually. So, I actually got his, basically the one that he bought, which is the one that's better in better condition. Um, so, yeah, guys. So, we're here. Simplex 4010, man. Obviously, the motherboard is wrapped. So, but there she is. I don't even know if I'm in frame because obviously I can't see. But let me just bring you up close. There she is, guys. This is my new, 4010. Oh man. So so look at this, man. Oh man, I haven't felt so excited unboxing a panel other than my 5D back there. Oops, sorry. The 5D is actually the only, well, actually no, that and the FX64 were the ones that I bought. And then obviously the ones that you see on the main system, those are, I got from the distributor. And then now we have Ryan's 4010 from MSJ. I gotta I'll put your channel in the description below. Make sure you go follow him, subscribe to him. This is just a very kind-hearted thing to do. I know he got a little bit of backlash for it because, as you may know, I already have a panel, actually numerous panels. And I think Doctor also already had a 4010, but it was in rough condition, so that's why. But let me tell you something though. Doctor definitely deserved it, as first of all, he outwrote like everyone in the comment section. Basically, his was definitely the most thorough, and definitely the most longest comment on there. I don't know how long that comment could have took. That could have took at least 15 to 20 minutes just to type that, but he definitely deserved it. And now I would like to comment that yes, although we already do have panels, I kind of do understand why Ryan wouldn't make a decision that he made. Because if I was him, I would want my panel to go to someone who's experienced, has been doing this for a while. Obviously, you guys know I've been doing fire alarms for like over 5 years now. So it's just better to give it someone who already has like a panel or already has experience than to just give it to someone new, that doesn't have that much experience or anything like that. You got to think of that. You got to think of it from that perspective. And like I said, if Ryan even said himself, I mean, if he had 1 billion 4010s to give us, to give to all of us, he would. I mean, he's just a really kind-hearted person, but unfortunately, obviously, he only has 2. So And that's why he's doing more giveaways in the future. So just make sure you stay tuned on his channel and check that out. But yeah, that's my thing on that. It's unfortunate that he got some backlash, but regardless what good you do, there's always people will always find a negative. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. But it is what it is. It's our society today, and you just roll with it. You know what I'm saying? But that's how, you know. But anyways, and hopefully I didn't sound unhumble by saying all that. Obviously, like I said, I'm very grateful, and and just be in the position where I am today, and getting recognized out here. You know, it's it's truly is a blessing. But 4010, man. So obviously I'm new to Simplex addressable stuff. I do have Simplex conventional, but I'm new to Simplex conventional stuff. So I mean, right here, obviously, right off the back, those are the knacks right there. And looks like they actually has 4 knacks on it, which is pretty good. Same amount of knacks of the UDLS. And obviously this is filtered. I mean, basically every Simplex panel is filtered. People may say that, the 4001 puts out FWR. That's only because that capacitor goes bad over time, which is why it starts putting out unfiltered power over time. But, other than that, every Simplex panel basically puts out DC, filtered DC. So, and he even hooked me up with the AC cord as well. I mean, I had spares. Ooh. But yeah, man. So got the NACs right here. Looks like our SOC is right here. Looks like he configured it as class A, I think. Obviously this is the display, the user interface right here. Oops. Basically acknowledge, supervisory, acknowledge, trouble, acknowledge, alarm silence, and alarm or system reset. It's kind of interesting how they have their separate acknowledge instead of a global acknowledge, which is basically any Firelight panel you see today. Basically, there's only one acknowledge button, which basically is a general acknowledge. This one you got separate acknowledges for different conditions, and then obviously you have 3 indicators on here that you can program for it to indicate whatever, I think. And obviously you got your 5 indicators: your fire alarms, system supervisory, system trouble, alarm silence, and AC power, of course. Your 2-row LCD right here, backlit, of course, once it's powered on, obviously. Down here, we have auxiliary power, and looks like 2 auxiliary relays, and then you have your battery cable right here. Basically goes down here. And then on this left side, I'm not sure actually what that board is. Actually, so someone can, let's see. Honestly, I don't know what this board is. Like I said, I'm not familiar with Simplex addressable panels. Obviously this is my first one, so let me get this. Hold on a second. So obviously you got your mounts back there to mount on the wall. Right there. Looks like he included a bunch of phone lines. Actually, is that the DAC card or? Yeah, this might be the DAC card actually, because there's 2 phone lines right up there. So yeah, that might be the DAC card. Let's see. The power board I think is behind, because I mean the transformer is right behind it. It looks pretty modular actually. It doesn't look too obviously compared to the case of it, of course, but I mean, yeah, I mean, it doesn't really have much to it. But yeah, so I guess we can power this thing up and see what she does. Well, powered it up. Um, so yeah, of course it works. Um, Next circuit, second one. Yeah, I guess there's no resistors those on those. By the way, I forgot to mention the value for the resistors, the end of line for the NACs are 10Ks. So yeah, oop, battery deleted or depleted, disconnected. Obviously, there's no batteries. I didn't connect any. Obviously, system time and date. I gotta set the time and date, obviously, and then NAC 1 and 2, like I said, and yeah, so that's pretty. I think I don't know if he obviously I believe this is factory reset, obviously. So I think all the codes and stuff should be factory. Um Next, okay. Let's see. All right, so we got log in, log out, logs, software revisions, diagnostics, and that's the end of the list. Control viewpoints, log in, um, enter. Let's see. Let's see. Can I? Let's see. Is it like? I don't know. Is it like? Oops. Oh, yeah. But I'll do all this stuff off camera. But basically, um, I mean, there she is. So yeah, guys. So as you may or may not know, this will replace the UDLS. And I probably should have mentioned it. My comment on Ryan's giveaway video. There is a minor issue with the UDLS. It's the terminal block for NACs 2 and 4 are actually busted. So this NAC right here, or this block right here, is actually busted, as you can see. Like I said, this is typical cheap Firelight stuff. Very small, and apparently I applied too much torque when unloosening the screw, and so it broke the thing off the circuit board. Of course, I soldered it and put it back together, but it's just not the same strength. So I also actually, if you noticed before, I was using 2 and 4 before that happened, and now I moved my wires to 1 and 3. But yeah, sometimes there's intermittent troubles on this, and it just clears by itself. It comes off and on, off and on. It can get very annoying because it's random. Because all of a sudden the resistance from the resistors, it drops and then it clears because it sees it, and then it drops, then it goes back into trouble, it clears itself, but other than that, obviously the panel works flawlessly. So yeah, that's the only issue. It's a minor issue, not too big of a deal, but I mean, now we got the 4010 to replace this. And obviously this is probably going to go with the panel, because obviously that's filter power, so I no longer need, although it does have Gentex system sensor and wheel lock sync. The 4010 actually already has wheel lock sync on there, but yeah, so I don't really need this to filter the power anymore. This will stay at the same place, of course, the EVAX 100, And so that's basically it for this system. Yeah, it's going to get replaced. So yeah, that's why we have all these initiating devices to replace all the initiating devices on the current system. So yeah, so yeah, some good stuff. So once again, Ryan, thank you for the 4010. I can't wait to work with it more and experiment and have this on my wall and have it as the main system. Like I said, like I mentioned in my comment, I believe that this is the right way to go. Be a little bit more well-rounded as opposed to just sticking with one brand. Of course, it's going to be a learning curve, but of course, when you first do something, there's always going to be a learning curve, so that's not big of a deal. But yeah, of course, I'll figure it out, and of course, I have peers. I have technicians, that I'm friends with, so of course they can help me out with it. And of course, I have Ryan's contact, so he can even help me out himself as well. But yeah, I have you know numerous contacts with people, so it's not big of a deal. So, but I can't wait to put this on the wall, and you guys are probably gonna be excited to see this on the wall, and see future system tests with the 4010. As regards of the rest of the request system tests, those will just be carried over to the 4010. So of course everything will be the same, other than just the panel and the initiating devices, or the detectors basically, and that's pretty much it. So there she is in glory, and yeah. So yeah, it's a 30-minute unboxing video. So yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this unboxing video. It's your boy Black Lightning 4547, and I'm out this piece. Take care and have a good one.